Sabiti drew Sabi there na Asumasem Medi na Yabedi na Asumasem Sana ya Dani na Munimino. Ayana Yane Mazaya na Etinasi na Yaneno a discussion. You go deep into spiritual world. You go soon Mankasa. You couldn't be near Cosro. The few Robai, the fears are saying him for the Bibia na Mazaya etumi the Namibin some at the Abba. And you know, Nano Omoa Captain Abbas and so our Asasona, Nana Asar as usual, and also a war if you are, and then you be in Comona and Comona I come pa. By then, we said, Yana, Dibiata, Yanum, as I say, a friend say. At that time, the 14 is see, Namam Resi, 14, Namam.
Asem dead up anything a brain na se nyankopon man no eko ahohie mu a tumfo nyankopon soma somafo ma ne begiom oye bi wo Moses abreso oye bi wo Yesu abreso oye bi wo komsheni Muhammad nyankopon asumdie nka no abreso ende di akire oye ne wo Elijah nyame somafo ya abreso Ghana ye nyankopon ne man te say Israel ne Arabia na se de ode osom homa ne konkron bia koma Israel ne Arabia no eduru oman a etoso miensa Assyria Ghana so saint no nyame somafo ya Elijah Malachi 4:5 de osom kese no kware som no eka adasama ebom meyi hu frim e kristofo enkremofo nananom tidie bia wo mu no se wo pa hoto asomdie apomoden onyincha yeye ni mpuntu na dan kwa ma uwu a aheman no wakomu bidia mekamfo nyame somafo yaw ne asomdie ntontom som enkambom dema nyame somafo yaw se wo ba nyankopon fi a bone fate ayaresa abawo yeye tumidie mpuntu nkunumdie na be yawo de a bebide na edi adanse ese papai omankuto omakawa omanchene no akwantere ni mpaibo dede isane se nyankopon ente nia nipa de nsa ayem se ode ne sane to so a Luke 4:40 osi esunsunfi ne betutu efiri mu ma wenya wayaresa ne wabra boyie menyo tinyefuo ti se Thomas na mo begidi ti se Peter na bedi akire ti se Barnabas na weni beje ti se Zacchaeus asomdie tonton som won finfi mantem Central Region ekunfi otom esan wo Ghana afana ha nyina ene amanone frɛ nyame somafo ya wo ahomaturufo esu 0543 466 275 ana 0277 126308 Ose empremiensa na shafama me afishia no mu Exodus 23:14 when April there when August there are you ready for the last one December eye meni jese wo se me se yenko eradifi amanfue Rabbi Ojibia afashe ne mre na so yenina ye babe bom abotwi akọ ekunfi otom ekunfi ofinfi mantem ehona ende di ekire wodi erade fie bepo no atim ata embepo netifi na wo se wo beba so asene nkoko nyina na amayaman nyina besane yo aba ho ewo omai ganem enti tumirika beje ho na indefo enson dwumedi a ye bedi no edebia ne emumfaso ewo ho ye hye afahye ase 26 December 2024 de kosi 2nd January 2025 ede kan no yawada eye bonifache ye betena konkron bia no ho ewia no miensa akaka nyankopon na enumbre 9 o'clock yakwa akuta konkron bia no ho ape bonifache efiada eye ayaresa memenenda eye abawo osiada eye abrabo ebekoyie ejuada eye tumidie ebenada eye mpuntu ena wukuada eye nkunumidi enti tumirika beje ho na watworo won sem no mu se ofie we nchechire ye no ebeye kese asinkane de ye no na eha na wobema asomdwe hegatu na asomdwe ntonto
the bunkafra me say that ko putumprum break time so say your name there Asia na woni me there this year so dia so am fanyu na nje ne tata ya na Into with all due respect to Sabrino, Captain Abbas, Sasso, and Nana Asare, and also our as usual. And not be able to Captain, be able to okay, me, Captain, me, and no more be me. Sans oh, yeah, Captain, Robert, Kawaya, from this Captain. And at the end of it, also, borders, oh, yeah, Captain, and see, me will be in so. Mimi de na ebe yi obi ndi mizo odi mizo a na ma kawashe unia yankwa ya asumdie ntontom som mine mfa tutu fom ne mfa ndidi mazaya tata na wabra mina mantu bia na mom da chem na attention be very yako
wa ba so mafwe wa ba mayeno Waba beji yenkwan adume waba somafwe waba maheno waba beji yenkwan adume waba beji yenkwan Messiah nabo waba beye ene free ya hoimo waba nyame so mafwe waba mayeno waba beji yenkwa adume waba so mafwe waba mayeno waba beji adume waba beji yenkwa Messiah nabo waba beye ene free ya hoimo waba nyame so mafwe waba mayeno waba beji yenkwa adume waba beji yenkwa Messiah nabo waba beye ene free ya hoimo waba nyame so mafwe waba mayeno waba abeji yenkwa Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi. Abosu nyame oyo no kwarefo. Abosu nyame oyo no kwarefo. Abozi yine urano oyo no kwarefo. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi. Ya Rabbi, abosu nyame oyo no kwarefo abosu nyame oyo no kwarefo abozi nyine urano oyo no kwarefo akan man ye onam yara bi yerin ko jemuwo atemuada akan man ye onam yara bi yerin ko jemuwo atemuada ya rabbi abosu nyame oyo no kwarefo abosu nyame oyo no kwarefo abozi nyine urano oyo no kwarefo ati odu yefo kesi waba ono ni unya minismapu oka sahama akuma toye dofo ti unya minismapu Zinbia Oye huo soro zimbia oye huo ase ashe viase yina rama dofo ti oya menesma
Akana kwentwi
neye wawa
akana kwentwi
neye wawa
akana kwentwi
neye wawa
akana kwentwi
neye wawa
nyame smafo
mapomado
osmafo
mapomado
osmafo
mapomado zeyenkan kudraime
nyame smafo
mapomado
osmafo
mapomado
osmafo
mapomado zeyenkan kudraime.
Okay, sabre die nyame smafo amapoma no so e de kodika wo soro ahema mu dia na sabre ono a wa ha wedika ato signal e wo soro se waba na ɔte ha die nsam de momfa mbra na ɔno de den na yam de nye nsam na ye twere gu ne ekura pipa na me de phone na me ka no da bi ɔno ne de ɔkasa nyina na ɔba ye kasa nyame asoma obi a Messiah ne nimpa anase ɔyɛ osomafo truly osanse ono pe na omfa eduro bia ensa yade ono pe na omfa oil bia ensa yade ono pe na asam obeka no saa asam no enya edwuma ye ono pe na asam obeka no eyi yarwa efiri oso na asam obeka kire no ano a ema edwuma ye wasam na asam obeka kire no ema nkofo etowade na saa nimpe wansuro na sa wow means nyame asoma no se ombra o say nyame asomafo nyina obi enu a oye damadi anaza osofo bi enu a oye damadi se otrene nsa na nimpa na enya ahoto otrene nsa na wankase tumi bi efi bebi bia na watwe na aba na tumi na wi a wa hyehyɛ se wo fia kɔ na tumi no ekɔ intense ensi ewo bebi a bet nyame somafo era idie obua eduro bia nkadem weduro bia nkadem okasa edwuma nyame somafo memo akɔ aba awuze bibia eboko da rabiasi sabri se bibia eye boko na debia ya de fofo ne da so me hwe wo program no na nya asam ketu akura na ebi ne da obanda ubufu ya na so onkwa onyina we tatumi no ukura na anu oshi okay. Also, I didn't go to Zoom. Oh, good. Yeah. We didn't read the anymore, no, but when you penny back on our medium. Moment, I say, a cry.
And what a woman comes there upon and cook an old man. The most young function.
Now only about Quasam. Okay. Well, I'm a boy, so my crew from the candy. My member is here no more here. I tell you, Negusuna. My trouble home is here.
Rasta with that blaster. Rasta with that blaster.
I don't know what was about
good.
And you either know what happened.
ya mako school na ewie mako Bible school da bi eyi na yɛ ka nkwam hyɛ na abɛkɔsɛm na wɔrehwɛ Yankopɔn na asɛm na wɔhu ɛna ɔyɛ nkwam hyɛ ndɛ daada na akyɛ over 4,000 years coming 4,000 years ago na Jacob ɔka akyɛ no mba no Israel funda bɔmmra asan bɛka akyɛ mu obɛsi wɔn ndɛ ɔdɛ akyi no mu na Israel kuna wɔn mɛkutu nsɛm ɔhyehyɛ ndɛ akyi na ɔkesi no wɔ nsu yɛ de 6,000 years a yɛ de ndɛ akyi na esi asoma Jacob ɔka akyɛ no mba
Genesis chapter 49 verse number 1 na Jacob frɛ ne mba mbanyin na ɔsɛ dɛ hombo ɔhoma no na menkaza ndamba ɔbaba homodo menkyerɛ ho
damo ndambe mfansena mpo ekebetwi a obi mu nsa papa yankɔ English na afi yansa makyerɛm kakra yi na asɛm na point ankasa itiya asa na so mɔro banyina batase ndamba kakra na ɔhyɛ hɔ ɔre yɛ hu ade
ndama
daminsi ina asɔfo wɔ kansa pii na so nkese bia asɛm na nkyerɛ ase no hia yɛ ne kan bia kasa na wa ka so mmra na man ka so obesi modo ndamba the word ndamba honor order yɛ de ɔkɔhwɛ nase ihu nasa asɔfo baka banyina batase
Genesis chapter 49 verse number 1 and Jacob called his sons and said, gather together that I may tell you what shall befall you in the last days.
Abraposo also about last days. Nda odechi. I remember can know the chi wa ha.
Nda odechi the end of days. Difference of me the nya ba ko.
Yeah, end of days in chance me.
Okay.
Na nda so no so da mara.
Okay.
Na eba tase ye. O so na da me bi open do odechi. Ma kan wa ba kwasam da. Yankopɔn no bo no wiase osuma Adam akron be wiase. Obia bo di nfi ntimudu 10,000 years. Insana wa popra ba. Na dama Adam ya oyi na otara 10. So Adam so where the 8,000. Dama the 2,000 akan na choroba ya 10,000 of the end of this. Nda odechi. Na sai obia ntumi nkyira aseda. Mana mete kyire. It is a point I know the chin or some that every bit of see.
Advent of the Messianic era. According to the Talmud 11, the Midrash 12, and the Kabbalistic work, the Zohar 13, the deadline by which the Messiah must appear is 6,000 years from creation.
This is a plan. Oh, yeah, when Medicine. You do influence here, no one should let you do influence here. Not the Madonna open know the chin also. Now, this one also down here 2,000 years.
Orthodox and Hasidic Jews believe that a Hebrew calendar dates back to the time of creation, the year 2009 to 2010 of the Gregorian calendar, corresponds to the Hebrew year 5770, and so therefore, the time for the arrival of the Messiah is between the years of 2009 to 2010.
It's the master of Kakrena.
No, the Messiah number. There will be a arrival. Okay.
There
are 2,000 years. No? 2,000. Is it year 2,000 or 2,000 years? A year 2000.
2009.
Okay, 2009.
No, the woman there no hassle.
Oh, okay.
And so if you have a call by 2000, 19, 20, 19, Debbie. You only be the money. Sassy. Or you do 2001 sana. It's yes, as my opinion about Sassy. I don't procure number ever soon over so the madam and know the chidum.
Verse number 10. As I am promoting Kefi Judah, sir.
And Israel, one could see William Yakupanasam, one could have Nasam home. Or son of home or by the Abraham. No, Isaac. Nothing more Jacob. And so I mean, I'm soon one would zip it. Home, Sana. And no, all kinds of women are for whom Yakupan indicates a Muslim.
Na mbrasa for Puman Kefi Nantem.
I can't Yakupan Namra, whom look at a Muslim.
Captain Bede Shilo Baba.
Or the captain Mira, Shilo Baba. Should nothing as my game. Or come over to or your impa or that's for you. Sassy.
Yeah.
As I the horse says that why he know him. Wamra he. What away when I kind the Mazana.
And I want to wish a word when I see 2009.
That's what kind of 2009. No, Mazana.
Oh, specifically 2009. No, okay.
Also, Orthodox and Hasidic Jews believe that the Hebrew calendar dates back to the time of creation, the year 2009 to 2010 of the Gregorian calendar, corresponds to the Hebrew year 5770. And so, therefore, the time for the arrival of the Messiah is between the years of 2009 to 2010.
And so, now to other class. Gana yi na adwena.
Okay.
Obi yi na adwena. Onye de emi bi obi kere. Ebi am ko sunda mazin. Saasi. Mu ko sua na me daba. Okay na eba yam adum opu enu sa. Saasi. Ebi mu kunu ku ba ebi de 2009 order Messiah na ide.
Oba.
O shiri ji medasi. Na ba board ma tam. Na afi ya nam na amre ye na no so de edu se. O so ba yende. So wa sa me class.
I get it.
And it can there. Them go share quotation me ba ozo bia we send dada no ka saasi
Yeah.
no mo en ye no do no that nten kra o de yin para ya mo support no mo set to the WhatsApp phone
yeah, you may be in the room we sua na wo de aba
no see so yin ba yi
the who dey sua nim because
the third temple also oba o yakofo the more feed mama asobe na ba oba yi ekwo yora na asafo okay so mzamajin mso wasu tete ngo baye da mo na muke siye na afin fa bo bata fon so obese yi se mo meche na se
I get it
and so ro wogi ara maka sanya na chebe me na aso yi da mutumi ijero kwa
nji kan kakra 2009 no kwan ba na ofa so a wo bai wa ngaza kwan ba na ba ma wo bai 2009 because once come channel da ho say do sa die na na baza na baba kwan ba na ofa so bai
da mo shop on na mo say you medina sin da we pin we do so dey wa pap ache ase aba mo shop on ni yezu nkomo mo men ay oti dam ase mo kan ya mbo so obi aba mo aba yo ma ni ye da ba na so no kan yo
wan ga sawo kan
ani mo kan ma so mo che da ba ya ke kan men mesma ya dam na o kan na ma kan wo nya butan ya mbo so obi aba wa baye da mabiya da ba da bakana ma san wa fa za ta yanzu maran fona mi da ma san no kan kapum 209 na ahmachi 4 o'clock ahmachi no nan zako nunum farbaye 4:30 na me kremo yi
okay
nti me ya so wi na fi da bia me wan etwa densu nsu san ya kopo kara ko maram jonsha nti me wi baye 4 o'clock na ora matna hona ma adasi ne ko twinsu roko baya papa ya ko da biya ngo yana ne ntumuswa na kan ba the light na ka san bi da da yan na ko kai do na ho musmo ja da yan na ko kai do na ho musmo ya emina rabi da biya ba fundira ba wancan asan wo si ba ne ene da man miren ene mu hunu da osana bia mo wo school uko school ni na ayada on zo obi yima na so do keje de bio bia me afra nan kasa 13 years na mo school ni na mo say wo school e kwa brama aguna wo ka kasa ma so mo ho sa emiri bin san shop ba menche na so opre wo hu no kwa na kwa aguna mo ko school material school abrama aguna 1974 na mu school
1974
nto wo pre wo hu asam na mo nko ho na okwe okoto bu classmate puso ho o kan asam yan so kire ho
eso je ko obi aka ho azem eso je
no so mbo so anyu ho
obi aseda
ba bia mo ko bia wo hu but ama mpo na menyi mo de sedam na amna nkwaja fu ya wate ko she Muhammad emi se na so jam na onye na nhwi de na ntwukwa edizi echi na oba ya wo karija ema api da kọrọ ya mpaabo ọkọpọ mpaa obi pọ no mu na Gabriel ọbadante dam dan ọbadante anko Gabriel yina baka sa wie na ọkọpie na api adagire yimu kra tere na ma ya asesa na yire kare je obi a nso wo fa na ejedo kunya wo mami obi a na jiro ko eju esu papa ohun de ne kun change away change yeah and if you ask say na maka
Khadija never na jedi fu nya wo ma
osana maka ene wo nyina so abosom nti ya kamaka na nda nche ka mara mfonko wo sa so machina se ana ne nsifonko wo ho so kala di wanko wo mebiara ho okwa Christian yi so fofani wo pa na walaka oye Israel yi ona ka fa na bo hwe no kuna do ye ndi papa na ba no se ha oyi na kwanso na arabo Arabian sase ntna ma no oye obeye gidefo o ma me sana no ho yo so nyim da dam no se
yeah
the man Moses no onye na se uningwan ngwanye yimu na so yakopon kada no edo wacha no wasa no do nsa no hu de ono yakopon de soro onko nke Israel fo nti ji plasa so nti dam no se da maka ya mina so apu na okun wodoro wo ho wodu han wo ye to so asam Yesu onye na maame wo bepo na ase woteto Oliver aba ata okun ya no bu bo ena oti de oti de bi wo kwara no osa no mo de do kwara de mo kuma ma kwahwe na nko so ofo bepo no oduru hwa na abopo okere wo hia na light tse yi wo tweno do ono no pa da ha wo ne wo manya buku ono wo de shanako to osara na pe na osma ko nkan ya aye nde nkan na boko osara kan said listen da no wo ya
Yesu no Jesus American Yesu no ni Jesus
ntate Yesu ni ya akana twi kasa
ana bro ni kan Jesus say Israel friend Jesus ni yama
ya Yeshua Hebrew kasa ni
Yeshua
nte ehura Yeshua ni Yesu
bibi to aso bibi ma jamashia
Aramasi yini se nya kopana smafo
okay
Aramasi
Jesus no enyame smafo
na sani
okay nje wo ya amashi
sa that no see I'm not talking about Almasi
nyame smafo
Aramasi Arabe kasa
Almasi
ensi ana na mo no yim na adoro be ni o e ka so for na ka yankopon onyima ado odu bi sede o papa o bare yo yere ntwa ahe Yesu bi se papa bi na ba yere na wo so yankopon na wa ni wo hinu sa yankopon onyim bibia
ye
na Yesu bi se papa wo be yo yere ntwa ahe ni zin yankopon wa adwon
da dan dilo bi bisa ne se na wo ni Yesu ana na wo ni yankopon se something na won tuma mpem za nyame na mo mo se ihwame nyoma wow na abas
nti obere ho ba asase wo na onyim no ho asam nti ne yakopon so Gabriel papa kan asam kire ho Asumasem mpre owa akwata kwade le fita kwada aba obi so ho amane ebotumaka
yeah
but osoro do before na wo ban gira wo nsa oye wodan onyin po wo nsa na nti wo wie na nka no ho asem nti je wo kan chawa na wo da ban cheche mi na asafo iwonyim empama nkemo ko yampo wonyim sasa ma chan okun abodora ma wo bada wonyim pa ma ba asase dum na wo ye afi no ho asam otre yimpa wewu yimpa wu anka asase a wo ru no wo hiro obi
ni mbomba wawon wo no nyina
ni no kiba
we
wo hiro obi orobo mpa na pa sami imagine da no ya soda apa sama no anka ro wo na wo wi asigi dem na sutri enti yakopon obo Gabriel do maka sai kire na asoma afuna wo ba nti Gabriel no ba wo kan ode yakopon sedam kadam sase nti amara na meka che papa nde yambo so obi aba wa ba yo man yi na sam na mi mire ni kat mada na kasa na bade jajare yan na kwaka ye do na mo so emna rabi bebe ba pem bia ma won chan na wana makara mu school na mo sey wo school sam sey wo school za na adwuma mashase na mayele aya sa masan na mani bibia da mo sey da bakan sam na makana musimo makana mano asam abaye adwuma nti mashase nti nkura sipi ti nkura pi de kasa kwafo yere wo ho okwa bia mutum na atoko ko asaba 7 miles na manam kasa yere ko yere wo ho 2014 ni armo wa apam jonse na kasa mbade ne de kankan mo kuno kisi afun abom no won so me yankopon na gana ha oyimpa kweti mpo yeho amagi no so motum na osumi ne de asomoje ntontom so papa bibienyi osumi mo a mo bom si makan yo bibia kasara bansa na maye ntade a mohye bia so de pepe
kasa ne kasa kyerɛ anzana waye
bibia hwa ameze ma adwene ye da mo so amase manyi da madabi sase bibia ja mo sere ho asamsa ntene pie ho odwu ma adwene bo hwɛ so da ma na ɔse nti bibia me ye do de pepe bibia ka mo kan asam kɔ de enne da mo da no na temple ne yensi da da de pon ho asam ba na kasa bere won twa da de pon ho na obi oyere bi otwo bata po mo ka tem ko fura aso abani o ibo twa da de pon ho da de pon ba bi mo osin emi mi na osin anadwo do nko na wo yi kyerem na de ma wo si dan wo ho na mo de office nto ko no matna na me ye medimo yada dum ka je bo twa office dan ye ho esu ha osu be bira na yat ha dan yat ha na yat ha na yat ye ntwa ho won achi ye si pira na ina wie ye twa ho won achi papa bi okita kuma a da ndam kaka ono mama o tse pinpin ho mpo ade cha na to ndokuma chi ha go pi da so ba nne kura po mo ho kwan ya sha asu mo bo etumo obere mo o ye da so pira obebezi na na dom na adoso ntende ye nyera mabere o yesi makuma ye ko ho akono me so won ko ho akono den tama anka won ko anu na da sia na da so obi na dwene ye nda obi na me hwere me ya arabia wo twon mpene so ode na ye ba mpene akono se hu na so wo twon wie that's obebebre obi se mesi makuma ntwe ya na ntwe ya no o se ye twon ekodo ba ye asian na mesi da mesi na ye da orejai ye twon wie na ejai nta de chi o do me wo di that no wo do so papa adara podi na afi na aba nse gana kwa wa nkasa no wo nyina ha wo de wo do ma wo go nyina no ha do do nti bibia ye kwa ma de ma agye no ye bibia da matse na maka
ayo so the what na oka boko ana me read message bia all the ka wa na message bia me ntu mbo asana me read me just me has my pour out
no. So his righteousness Nyame small for you began today's teaching, and he mentioned to us that as the host have asked him that how come being the messenger of God, how does this all come about? He said that yes, the messenger of God, this is in the prophecy long ago, and that for you to know about God's true religion, you have to be abreast with the knowledge of the histories and then the prophecies. He said it is this that will give you the understanding of the religion of the Most High God. And so he explained and asked that these two knowledge, if you have them, you really understand the religion of the Most High God for you to belong to it. And that the Israelites who first have the knowledge of God, they have the idea about the messengers of God. And so they knew that there would be a messenger who will come in the end of this. So he said Jacob told his children. As he has mentioned, he said Jacob gathered his children in Genesis chapter 49, verse 1 thereabout, mentioned to them that they should gather together so that he would tell them the things that will befall them in the end of days. His righteousness, Nyame Smallfield, said that for you to understand this message that Jacob is giving to his children, you first have to understand the end of days as mentioned. And it is this that the piece has been taken from the Jewish principle of faith, that the Jewish people, the Hebrew people, sat down and they said, per their calculation, the end of days will occur during the time, or the Messiah that Jacob is telling his children that will come, will surface on the earth, will appear on earth in the era of the 2009 and the 2010. This, in between these years, the Messiah will appear on earth. So his righteousness, Nyame Smallfield, said that yes, the prophecy continued to say that their sector will not depart from them, nor their lawgivers will depart from them, or to somebody appear on earth who will be called Shiloh, which means peace. His righteousness, Nyame Smallfield, said that for the people of Israel, for the children of Israel, they worship God right from birth, because Abraham, who was their ancestor, was given the religion by the Most High God. He then gave birth to Isaac. Isaac also gave birth to Enoch, then continued to the children as he has mentioned. And so they knew about God's religion. And that is the reason Jacob was telling them that somebody will appear on earth who will be sent onto the earth, that he will be called Shiloh, which means peace. And when this person comes, their sector, their lawgivers, the message they have, all will depart from them. So his righteousness, Yamis Mafia said, that is how come they have the knowledge and they predicted that the Messiah will come in the end of days. He said the end of days itself, humanity do not understand. It is him as a true messenger of God who have come to reveal all to us. He said, yes, as he has mentioned, Adam, who is the first man on earth, he said this Adam entity, 9 of them came onto the earth. And anytime each of them comes, they spend 10,000 years before going back to the heavens where they come from. And so the 10th Adam, whose descendants we are today on earth, he said, as he has also come, he's supposed to spend 10,000 years. And so, per the calculation, the end of days will be the last of the 2,000 years of his 10,000 years to be spent on earth. That will be the end of days. And that is the reason the Jewish people said that 6,000 years after the flood of Noah would take us into the end of days. His righteousness, Yamis Mophiel, continued and said that him as a true messenger of God, he himself do not know from the initial stage that he is a messenger of God. And that at a point in time when he was working at his own shop, a driver came to him, and the driver was contemplating, was lamenting on the problem that Ghana is going through, the difficulties. And then he said the driver came to testify this to him, that he overheard him that they mentioned that he should not worry, and that the Most High God will send a messenger unto the earth, into the nation Ghana, who will come to turn all these problems and bring Ghana to eat good news. He said the driver had come to testify this, of which he himself had no idea that it is him that he is talking about. He himself is talking about himself. His righteousness, Yamis Mawel, said that all the messengers of God, as he has mentioned Moses, he said he was taking care of the flocks. Before the Most High God revealed himself to him and then asked him to come and liberate the people of Israel from the hands of the people of Egypt. The same thing he explained to us, the issue of Prophet Muhammad, may the blessing and peace of Allah be upon him, that he has also taken care of the flocks. Later on, he was with his wife, Khadijah, of which His Holiness Yamis Mofel described Khadijah, whom he described as the mother of all believers. That at the time when the husband went to the mountains to pray and came back, as the angel Gabriel appeared, revealed himself to him, his deeds changed. And so the wife, Khadijah, who's supposed to have gone to the fetish by then in Arabia, he said by then the Arabia township are all worshipping idols. So he should have gone to any of these fetish priests for explanation. But yet he did not go to them. He went to a Jewish worshipper who knew about God's religion and invited him to come and look at his husband, and that to come and look at her husband, and that her husband has changed in his deeds. And so his righteousness, and Miss Moffa said that upon the arrival of this Jewish worshipper, it is he who confirmed to her that your husband is a messenger who will be sent to the Arabian people, and it is he that is in your presence. So his righteousness, and Miss Moffa said that he himself, at the time he mentioned this, had no idea, until one day that by then he was practicing Islam. So he woke up at dawn and performed his dawn prayers, waiting for dusk to set so that he can then go to work. Then whilst he was sitting waiting, a light dawned upon him. And this light, he heard a voice from the light saying that stop whatever you are doing and go to do what the reason to which I have sent you onto the earth. His righteousness, and Miss Mawa said, it was there that the work began. And that happened during the era of the year of 2009 to the 2010. Between this time was when it happened. He said that is how it is. He said the messengers of God, anytime they are sent onto the earth, they have to come in the liking of men. And for that reason, they have to change their form for them to come in a human form. And by the time they are giving birth to, they have forgotten all the things that happens in the heavens. So it is the angel Gabriel that the Most High God sends them to come to the messengers to give them the message. He said, Yeshua, whom we call Jesus the Christ, that we claim that he is God. His righteousness, and Miss Mother said, it is because we don't have that knowledge. That God knew all things. So if Yeshua, whom we call Jesus the Christ, is God, as we keep saying, why is it that in his narration, at a point in time, he come across some people and he asked them, how long have you been sick? What is this that is happening to you? He said, if he is God, he should have known all this. But he will ask, before doing his righteousness. Asumasem said, it is because he is a messenger of God, and God revealed messages to him. He said, Yeshua, whom we call Jesus the Christ, he himself do not know he is a messenger. Until one time he was collecting the olive fruit, the olive leaf with the mother, and then he overheard that some people are making noise on top of the mountain, of which he decided to go and look at the people. By the time he got there, they were angels. And then they ambushed him, put him down, and then he said the message that's supposed to have been within him was implanted, embedded in him. And so from there, he began to reveal them like somebody who has a recording in him and is just playing them. So Yeshua will call Jesus the Christ. If he gets up in the morning and say he's going this way, his righteousness, Asumasem said, nothing can change that, because that is the message that is driving him, and he will act accordingly. He said that is how the messengers of God appear on earth. So he, as he is on earth as a messenger of God, he said somebody will say that he has gone to study all this knowledge, the Jewish principle of faith that predicted that the messenger should come in the year 2009, 2010, and that is the reason during that time he appeared that he is a messenger. Again, the prophecies in the scriptures that he is reading to us, he is giving to us, says some people will say because he has studied them, that is why he is claiming ownership that he is the one. That all of this, what about the work that he is doing? That he lay hands on the sick and they are getting their healing. That one too, why don't we look at that to also make judgment? Then again, he talked about the third holy temple that he has built, of which he said, people who are sick, when they go around the holy temple, they gain their healing. So he said, if it is the fact that he has gone to study these books and then he has come out to be claiming he is the one, what about the people who are sick and are going around the holy temple and are gaining their healing? That one too, how does he come about doing that? That a temple has been built and the sick people are going around it and they are gaining their healing. How does he do that? He said, all is due to the fact that we don't have the knowledge of God, and that he is a messenger of God sent in this end of days. He will take his time to continue to explain things to us so that we get the better understanding of his appearance on earth.
All right. But because the good and or a scholar. And yes, but before me not there is a message be a person reading. I don't know that this message Ozzy, Massa, Muslims should rise up, because this man want to draw all the Muslim people into his church. We Muslims will not give him that chance. Looking at his it's a harsh word, so-called Mecca he has built. Peace Council and government should step in and stop him, because he has nothing to offer and deceiving people. Hamid.
Impo akramu oyekurafi oyankopona asem. Don't say papa. Na yimwe ekura oyankopona asem. Oyimhwe. Oyimbibi oranka. Muslim Council one from. Christian Council one from. Yenhia. Woman some da okwan ba de dore yermadi. Ma aka one from da. Ndu mo rekem poro oyimra so on to bakasem podo. Sasi.
What it means that follow.
And once there are a woman there, Yankopon pure to the basin baba. Oh, what's a man? So you can make a person that Sassy. Me uncle Yankopon pure the cat. It's simple. No, that is the wife in the admitting. Take us a crying a canoe. That's why you can make papa. Once or Islamic scholar, once.
Quran chapter 3, verse number 96. The first house ever to be built as sanctuary for men was that at Mecca.
Did I hear that? I can first to her. I don't know what someone who that. That's it. Gramopo, Christian Pope, want to me Sabi. If this is a poker, I want to me, I'm not saying, won't give him. Arabia, no, my worst, more than one time. At the first, so it's the first thing we see that not a bit sorrow.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a Spanish school name here. That's an assassin. I don't know what they're pushing for so. ɔsi nyankopɔn ne pia odi kan no ɔno no okwe wɔ mɛka nso ɔka odi kan pɛɛpɛ na kyerɛ fufu so yɛ dɛ odi akyi yi wɔsi no wɔn hu nso nyimpa ɔka sɛ kaso ne nyamina asɛm ho saase kɔdo mɛkyerɛ no yɛhwɛ wɔn mu na nkasa ohun asɛm na wɔ hɔ ɔsi na yie.
A blessed place, a beacon for the nation.
Government, peace council.
Peace council.
They should step
one
in.
problem, one class, what problem? We'll be some. I'm telling you, almost until I saw me. And some will be there while you call.
I say a blessed place, a beacon for the nations. In it, there are clear signs and the spots where Ibrahim stood. Whoever enters it is safe.
And the crema would be no problem. Escaba. The one cabin I was asked that. Where K.A. was asked that. Oh, what's the yard? Young come out today.
Second Chronicle.
It would pass a order who the son of I am to. So I can't put it here. Our hall, I need our car, then to the council. The person I better in one. One side of you come up with one side of the year. No one you miss here, I'm sure my small. I'm not sad until they are okay. I'm not sad of the Quran, the Bible. Most sad people could get them. I'm a cane and so for a bar. Or you 2 women on some. Okay. That's it. It will pass that. Nothing would have to shuttle. I didn't know what I would do. What I was a car. I was that comes kinds of the first Namin Tibro. I'm going from a town or car bunch of oil. Yeah, the guy, we take the relative Yamaka. That's Rabbit's question. Organ, how when you were him. Christian scholars, when you were
well, maybe you may also be a scholar.
Also a scholar.
No, but he says Hamid.
I want to work on a cab with you bar, and the match of the YouTuber.
Carbon and visual.
You understand what kind of scholars when you money, and the match of the buy.
Okay, go.
Quran chapter 3, verse number 96. The first house ever to be built as sanctuary for men was that at Mecca.
Exactly. Yankopon ni fia oye Yankopon ni fia odi kan be yase ayeza awo maka into the world odi kan na sha wo pe na wo de hu bi ede
okay so yeah Yankopon ni fia
Yankopon ni fia awo wiase ona za awo maka okay papa wo nyi ho hwe wo man yan keten Islamic scholars or Christian scholars wo man yan keten wo mayim sati yeah kebe says Yankopon kan wo Amos then me Yankopon em na mo twi nsu twepum mo kwegu asase do be say Israel for what want to rabi be say what asma wo na say that ebra prayer yes no ya nchi Yankopon mo twi nsu twepum mo kwegu asase do nsu so ya de na ba no opinion by be say Israel for that ka ba we so wo hu ntro nsate you be say ya no ko en ko second one nze kura na am ya asase de sana bi people so what
oh
Second Chronicles chapter 6, verse number 20. They when you bobo were done do as a chain as a son. But ya be our as the Zuzin but na one do. They better in Paba walk over battery be no. Netia walk na woman Israel to sre. Abra war bomb patch be do.
On your sermon, no besi, what they do. Now, Obama pay it, see, as my uncle Panakai.
First Kings chapter 9, verse number 3. Ne raza say no day. Ma to umpa ebo na won to sra aye no menyim no ma ye ofie esi konkron
asam na ohon aso ofie esi ma ye konkron enti Yankopon ni fie oto de ebie onye do Jerusalem usase afi yenko azie tutu aho wo so adon wa hi ma Christian po nkemo po wonya won hwe wo ya na asam hu ada me mpira ko kana ma asam ye de
Isaiah chapter 2 verse number 2. No, Papa then da ozi echiru no.
At the end of this, na Jacob can. On abehi. End of this, na yaken kan. You know the echi na yaken kan. That Jacob can there. Impe baban. You know the echi no abehi. E ba asembesi.
Na was it Erazi fi be por
Erazi ni fi. Third one na be. Sati. Is Islamic scholars no go home. Christian scholars go go. You are over there. What can they? I don't know what when you can't say one sassy, what can I one sassy, the man will come back and say one sassy. And no, the chin, opinion, other than so I can hear. Oh, I'm going to put I call.
I say, now was it a razzy fibby pon bobo and beponodo? na mama no do abo akoko ina do na amanaman bapem abaho
amaman bapem abaho dem wo ye no kaaba dem pe no be third one no ndo wo ara fo mpo tare wo bo nso na wo kremo nyama na so nsa do ha wo ye wo hwere ma me bi oye generous yi wo meka oye gana yi na de bia bi wo twa ho mpo opere ye hura asmo kan ye kwa ndi wo twa ho nyama bo hu na mpo na me bi o se bia meka sa na wa papa ara fo mpanyi na oro kyerema nsam na ase na ho mpo ye ho de ho ara papa de mpo ya wo ekosu ade de ho ye ho de no na mba pia mba hada na oida no otumaka asma osoro sase ho mpo awa ma nsu Islamic scholar o ko se ko sun ho awara wo man de wo kurom ho ho mpo wate obo nsem na wo esere getu ento afana asam nto kra madam da bibi yo nka kan cha Islamic scholar na Christian scholar no no wonyi mehia mo mutuma ya de
okay madam na da ba na botu kwa ma no ni
but osmu so wie ni mutuma akwa outside it osmu so wie ni mutuma atra Ghana border
but for now no won't do in Ghana border
mo kwa me ntum sa yere ho
na se ukododo osu na chiri wo
onye wa Ghana
border
ahonya ya Ghana
nji se wunye ko wunye tra border na ba wudu sa ya de
me ya dia se
wunye tra
evidence wan kana ko what support me so anza na akọ me mo ma twa ya do ka so ba ni do smu so wie ni wotima atra border
wow
sase enti mo mo twa ya do enti na adwuma de bia sura asna ma tire de bia tina ma de adwuma enti just the time if you bala basma osan ko pon so ko mo yin bia osan wo no ma mu enti oyin do aye adwuma mo atra na man na border na Elijah ndo ba na adwuma ko wi ase bia ezi ba wan tra border on them zai memo ko tin
within
this kasan there some do smu so wi afi dem der mo ko Nigeria me ko Abidjan me ko ha Africa bia
mo Egypt there say ko na rabofo no hu
wo hu do wan pop mo hu say ko pupi wakata mo ko pa wo ko wa asma no wasa number bi ba hada be na wo kremo yesi wo ye tu no wan pop mo hu le wo hu wa so ye wo yin papi wa se da ma ade no ba nke mo fu won wo kana ma ade no ba but oba ni ye no ba ye no okita zapo o se wo izapo ka samu mani na 100% in pana ba ye hwe bia Yesu ba mpo reason why Jews did not say assembly a wo kana wo ha izapo ran wo mani bi kana ha kono mo kete wo so en san pia konse kan ma ade no ho ha ko wo yim ha no wo yim
Also, reasons why Jews did not accept Jesus as the Messiah.
And the Bria Yesu ba. Then you may do the bay, or say or them, or some completely kakere the bottom waban. Of was baby, a young waban. Whom was young waban was that? I've not your 6,000 years in Sana. But Yesu by your 4,000 years. Into the morning, and I then a young to be the witch man, walk home to Quempo.
Can you also add 6,000 years, right?
Yeah, I said that what 6,000 years over.
Very well.
Yes, about 4,000 years.
Yeah.
Obi was on one, but almost Debbie, you only be.
They don't pursue 6,000 also.
And what is that for Arjun? Jenny Yanko, the margin jumping yet. What would you wish you 6,000, 4,000.
The difference is vast. 2,000 difference.
Also, I pay second. Then, since now, when James on one,
what is the expected Messiah supposed to accomplish?
Eba now, you talk about ye. No, when you mean that, when one of you or a woman.
The Bible says that one, he will build the third temple.
At a 7, also the Bible can oba, on no see and couple of church. Yes, I will see. That's it. Yes, we go on to see. Careful there, and not sort of West is a man walk. The temple of ban, on to me was a man. Honestly, what was there? Also, you put about on the sea and couple of here or together. As for how oil that would do. It's the only bit, not to be outside today. The only bit. So, no more Bobaya, or no northern to some Baba, near our Barabas Nimu. That the Yamin Smartphone, Elijah, on northern to some Baba. That's why I found the now I'm passing Grandpa. Osani Yakobo was Moses, more of smart Israel. doesn't sound so people that water for him.
Yes, one verse, Mama.
Maybe
Christianity.
Abraham, what about? Is the Jew when you want to Abraham, what about?
That is a Christian will know what's wine.
Was my bosom. The word Trinity was my Trinity. You know, that was with that 700 years ago. It's not what we used to. I was my was. Barnabas 96. Shall I send you also? You know about Adobe Yabini.
The Gospel of Barnabas, page 96. When the prayer was ended, the priest said with a loud voice, "Stay, Jesus, for we need to know who thou art, for the quieting of our nation."
Oh, man, my ye, Obus on Waban, Obus on Nabat, John Wabat, into your man, my ye.
No, make a Captain Abbas one Gazam.
Into that corner, so Penino be sent. Yes, about Moses, not so no, Okoya, Broke. So cross the moon, that's what Penino be sent there. In the appeal of Wimpa by. Quite my year, no, what one is here. Obi was nya to large no ba no wo
Jesus answered, I am Jesus, son of Mary.
Sir, Jesus answered,
I am Jesus, son of Mary, of the seed of David, a man that is mortal and feared God, and I seek that to God be given honor and glory. The priest answered, in the book of Moses, it is written that our God must send us the Messiah.
Okay.
Who shall come to announce to us that which God will?
The Messiah no ba. On other Azaya Kupon Baba.
Not in the intro Bible.
Oh.
And I know about that.
So nine. Matthew. Yes, but I can't move on. I won't say, but I don't know one. I'm not asking you. Oh, yes, you are now. Can come on.
You also.
Oh, yeah, do sleep. I don't know upon on not be normal. In the one bump on your promo on part number. Or so no cutting or toba, you have to bring out some day. I feel not Abia. You have to own more Breno. Why bread? I'm a Damaka, the Viman Casmo, wire, Patina, I was in Asuma. About that, what was not about Nadu. We don't know such a total people what from their coffee. But when you want it, that's it. Well,
Matthew chapter 6, verse number 9. The minty woman served the Yeneja was sir. Wasn't what so? One Hinzimbra, 1 year power, I say, do that was sir.
That's it. It's a very issue bad. Now that I present now, so opinion was one of no ma. It's so opinion be said that yeah, or the other young upon a paraban. I don't know why now.
And shall bring to the world the mercy of God.
No, about the mobile yassi. Send Oba or a baba, a jar, when Hunaba, Oba, Hunapa, my mammy, when Hunaba, or no one who knows about that, or a back hand of some boom, in Kabumba, or Queen.
Okay.
Therefore, I pray thee, tell us the truth. Art thou the Messiah of God whom we expect?
Yeah, Miss Snap now, but Messiah not a bun. I have your crown on no one.
Jesus
said that yes, young. Now what's the other to know?
Jesus answered, it is true that God has so promised. But indeed, I am not he.
Also, God said, Jesus, that kind.
That's the concept when they could see. When she be a miracle when they could see that. That's not what's it. And then I'm master of contemporary was John the Baptist. I know, I don't know what we said, nothing or since as the honor. He can imagine me being him. I'm going to never show.
Okay. Okay.
For he is made before me.
I thought what a dance and what we use.
And shall come.
No, 2 months of the can then.
That's not who knew.
Huh?
No, knew
Elijah for Elijah for about 37 trillion years. That's not what we use. I don't know what can I hear. Although what that's not what we use.
No, what the dad dance on
that Elijah for what that. Elijah for any you be away there. Now, Rabbi, no continue or
okay.
That could answer for the 2 for a opening mumbra. No one opening bar not towards the Elijah. Opening about 1 more. Not only 37 years, I saw no a 2 for a 2 for so woman, yes, with no pay. There's nothing what I can. Only 2 women, I don't pay the 2 women bar. A book I can't not my okay. No, you sound them not see. Also, know what a dada. I don't know what way yes. Now, by them
and shall come after me.
I can't do it.
Jesus answered, as God lived, in whose presence my soul stands. I am not the Messiah whom all the tribes of the earth expect.
Messiah no aba mo wiase ya da Jacob kan. Yo nemi. Oye, ye boy oye. Ehun, na me no te. Nkwansha nsam pi Yankopon ara boso Yankopon ara se hwe. Nsam was there for woman 70%. Yes, nanka no was 20%. Afi kwansha ndo 10%. Nsate. Nsam pi wo hu no ya wo kama Yesu. Wo kama Yesu. Na dem no se. Ne bira ba. Obiara bo hu da no kwa na ya. Okay. Bira Israel efi enumini na me kan wa pam. The young boss obi Israel. Obi Israel ba. Onu ahu na nkwan hwa so da hobio. Israel pon dem na wose. Wo make to so mo. E wo ban da na wo ban. Na se oye Messiah pon bi. So pẹ̀lú bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn bá ń ṣe àpá àmàlà wà wọ́n pọ̀ ó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn ará ọ̀sọ̀ èyí ó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ ṣẹlẹ̀ yé àdàmú kọ̀ fún bìí. Èyí nà bíi àwọn ọdún Yéṣu kọ̀ sọ́fù anáàsì hàn à ọ̀dọ̀ yẹn kó paṣẹ ndé dè mẹ́hùn ọ̀ṣẹ́ náà aṣẹ̀nso ayé fún mi.
Ẹnna Messiah aṣẹ̀nso bí epie mu di ẹ̀sẹ̀ aṣẹ̀nso ní màá ta sàmbẹ̀sẹ̀ sà aṣẹ̀nso.
Ọ̀nà mẹ́bẹ̀ ní àmọ́ kí n àpam dẹ̀.
Mama ba.
Yàmi dẹ̀ obi bẹ́ẹ̀ fi Israel wà bá ọ̀nà nkó tiẹ̀ náà bẹ̀ mí yí má aṣẹ̀nso nkyerẹ́
interesting. Engineer Obiano we.
David,
you are there life and you can do it.
David, kai. Mother was straight matter.
No, hello, Nibi.
Mother was straight matter. Also, Obi Betri Israel ba. No, by many masters and children. The Impany of Ba, Makana Pap, Equa, them being my was no, Obia, you must not make it. The dam I'm in about Ottoman, or ya, was some cry.
Wow. Ono nawa be. Nara nawa be. Mumba draw so. Mumba draw so. No monto. No money.
Nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa be. Ya rasi you. Elijah ya rasi. Nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa be. Ya rasi you. Elijah ya rasi. Nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa be. Waba nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa be. Waba nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa be. Ya rasi you. Elijah ya rasi. Nara nawa be. Nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa be. Waba nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa be. Me say waba nara nawa be. Elijah nara nawa. Ya rasi you. Elijah ya rasi you.
Ampa. No, see, in Bino Cassa, Shansu, you know, what, and I am more than what's my heavy. No,
some yet be no cremate of the
no, the man, maybe Pasamache.
Say you, woman, the moon,
give Jaza.
But said the moon, Uncle, the film went to look at her.
By me,
I'm in the home when I went to look at her.
Ah, by me, and I did a airport now.
And really be now. Bilaka say, you will be. No more from a child with Manoko. Here the caras. No, I know who you. But no one, I be in what I call Bunko Debra.
Yeah. And you are trying to Basabasa. let's say the camera toss what
one train there. Oh, who she gonna for one sumi yami. One sumi yami. One sumi yami. Or take him bow with you. One who wrote to no you see. President the crowd to Bushmaster and Superman in Pamanda. He didn't tell that.
Wow,
Them not say. And the castle by them. Obi be Israel ba. No no continue no be you wash and so no children. No your ba. Makana pam. If you ebien nsa na ebo to. Nti da no oya April no gesa. April no ma me be. Ma me no ba. On say anu no aba.
What no man ground upon this I won't have.
David, ma me no ba. Na me information ono no ono na nyimpa na wo kana wa.
Oh, okay.
Don't know madam ho edition. That's it.
Yeah.
Nti mara maka achire. Na me zoom ko maka kra ansa na pin ka achire da me de me ma sha so achire. Na asem bi si wo tom. Na wo bo office no ho hia. Na wa. Nti huma wo je wo yan bo bi mpugu aka sha so de wo. This. Na intwa no esa we na ohu ni na ye utom na za ye ba ko na pam Eyi no utom here.
Ayo to zo utom okay.
Nti wo yere maka je mo bi enwan. Israel pon. Jew pon. For protection. Wo ba mbone. So Bible no ko Bible wo kan wan sase. Tete bi de wo kokwa nyame so bees wo bobo shatan kuna mo pi wo gwenwen owu. Nti Jew ni biara kete da me ba mbone. Inwe Jew ni wana ho ahwe ne ye. Ofon ko se sam ho hwene nko twetwe no ho. Nti mo bo twa ayi ne ho nya ahia. Office no ho hia. No, ma me na wa bo hunti. So aba wo so ya da o to ka yedem ko ma nche mo na ma. No mo bia na ye koduru na pe ye wuro sunsun. Sana me ma shan so na kire. Nta da mo mo so yere.
Kada be mo protect ono woman no. Nyina tete nda no make yari ya hwa no kwa e protection bia ni ho abede na.
So ma ha ho da bo hwe. Ahun. O ya asem ofi. Nda se ye pitch na e yi mo bia na yole. O de huni. So tom we April.
Madam, you buy picture but before me just the camera toss no what happened. The camera toss man say adena ye tumi one can say ye tumi. Na bibisa ewo ho eye wasan so a wo de efi soro de aba.
Maze pa obi na obi a wo bi.
Very well. Na the camera e de ato.
The Bible na mbo aka aze na odun aze ho ye. Osi na hindu de na betsido. Mu de to no kra. Na hindu de na betsido ye ma wo to no yo. Wa kana kwa ontase. Ono na ahindu. Ono nyimpan maze na wa ba na hindu. Wo no betri.
Antu na wo wa betri. Eni wechi. Wa betri.
Obi ade wo no betri.
Elijah phone nyina.
Elijah ko etumopuno. Wo ba ni na the move pe bi obi awo bi. Obi awo bi.
Okay.
Isaiah chapter 9 verse number 6. Na wawo oba amahen. Wa amahen oba bayin. Na nahinze no bada ne betiro do. Na oba frenezin opamfo wanwanyi.
Ona ma hindu nfi. Oba ye awodze. Nti adaso
opamfo wanwani. Opamfo ne wanwani.
Odore ya awodze. Nti ahindu na omanyi pre wa de. Wetu wa ya awodze.
Yeah.
Also oba pre no ye da oye. Dem na nyina oda ma shire dem scholars na mo church ho mu. Even Christian scholars na mo church ho mu. Ye wo oye. Na oba pre no Sasi, kasi bi wanya kro.
Yeah.
Kaza kwa mwenye
Osina wawo oba amahen. Wa amahen oba bayin. Na nahinze no bada ne betiro do. Na wo oba frenezin opamfo wanwanyi.
Oba pra no da owonyi.
Onyame ketechi. Oduma nkumeja. Asomdwe hen.
Ni nya ye nickname ma wale. What the friend. Asomdwe hen nya what the friend. Obi da mo si. Da mo si. Ahụ kan Bible na wọn sa so e wọn fun je wọn sa so da enti ma me no ba an madam ho edition na onankasa oye Juu oye David na sofredi enti atwan so o chem so mnara nankasa dị dasị mo hwe an we be say na mo yim da Elijah no ba o se yim Okay, open wa he ọsọ ndị enyim o ebe open ndị enyim ahụ na kwafọ ne gana ya njaba tuno yi zafi
abusua mame meka say nyamesomafo na yene no atwetwe nkomo yi na sɛdeɛ ɔno dan nyina ɔka no so ɔno nhu ne honam so ɔyɛ nipa bɛtɔnyɛ nipa ɔyɛ tum a asoma no aba sɛ ɔmmɛmagye mpɛmfiri ɔmo haw ne ɔmo amanneɛ ne ɔmo mpotiri ne number a wobɛtumi de afrɛ ne 0547 692 297 0547 692 297 ɛna 0277 126308 0277 126308 ɛno ne number a wobɛtumi de afrɛ nyame somafo na messages deɛ bebree ɛba bɛtɛ
Royal TV mo ha na ɔda me from na okuma ase
mo prepare as of to da na mo prepare na ni da na be
from no prepare mo konti o he mo okuma ase na mo kwɛ na mo ka sɛ wie o yɛde bo etumi no ya afrɛ na asɛm ya bɔ bi kan no sɛ ya mbɔ wa asɛm ntumi yo yana ku nyimo hwee na asɛm ada aba no ɔdɛ yɛnya bi mo ma ɛkyɛ me yin pati na bi ada kyerɛ mo bi de sa asɛm bi so ka sɛ wasɛm nti on na bi do na man ka sɛ wɔn mu ya ntum da saase wɔn nyimo hwee ɔmo kan wasɛm bi me hwɛ de be dwuma dua na me ka sɛ ɔyɛ sɛfɛ kekos fa me sa ka sa ni ma ka sna ma awien ɛna nkramo piara wala sika na mbata mo do mun sɛ asɛm amre kan yie dwumadi me hwɛ asɛm ɔten so fi nyame a ntwa mo de ma bi ɔwore hu bi bia na ɔkɔ n'enyim din sɛ de ma de bi ɔkɔ n'enyim asɛm amre yɛ nsɛm na me no twa yɛ din sɛ ɔkɔ n'enyim mo ka sɛ wɔ snippers TV ona nkramo piara afɛn wɔ twifupra so ɔna wo se nyame so afɛn mo se yo ɔsɛ yɛ ba ɔro na me sɛ momra wɔyɛ nkasuku da ko me ka sɛ ɔyɛ sɛfɛm hɔ ɛna ɔbɔsonsɔre bi ɔpɛ wɔ abrodo nkɔ na sɛ eba ado ogina wachi ehu ado ogina wachi na mo se hwe nyina machi do hwe nyina machi na mo ka je hwe nyina machi ye nkontompo yi fo abosom no waso aba ha ka che wore kutwuhu mo ka no so mpo abosom wontom ba ho na to abama mo do studio ha abrodo nkɔ ɔbɔsonsɔ yi mi so ɔtena ma asɛm ha wa ye ekesihu that onye wa mo yin ya nkoso bia
okay I think say nyame somafo ade na ne de esi hadia mama mfa video na office soro oba ya asenso de baaye wa asenso de baaye no na bruni fita efi Israel oba na oba ba hwe no ma ye energy mother na just messages na de na so ya na kan oh
batman kan mo onye wo mun man kan saase ọkọsẹ mpanyin bi wa kan ọkọsẹ mu ọno ya banka ọsẹ nkọfọ adị
yo
nta nkan na de wo wa nkọfọ sọ na so ọbanye na zapa
unia ya nkonko he video ni na yamra
Is that more black one? Black. Is that more black one? Black. Oh, okay.
Details we don't know.
What kind of basic back there? General be one concern.
No, want to
them actually quotations.
That's why I told the man because who would take that on? Who would take that on?
Or catching an answer there. One kitty. One knows you ask one or what you about door Elijah. So
and we see there's a point when them saying around woman then see there's a point when you work today or I'm saying around woman point the Mazana Baba but over him So the way remember there, one way, another way, but they are more concerned. But then we were all about him.
So the Israelites knew the Messiah would come. But they thought he would come in Israel, but if not there, where the person came from?
On the mountaintop. With the red dirt.
Was it before you do a netting?
Then, son, what am I watching? What
so why is the Israelites, the Israel people still thinking the Messiah will come from Israel?
I don't think they think that.
That's what did they want them not wanting.
Think that.
Yeah, that's what I'm pulling the double.
You know the Israelis.
Yeah, they do.
What's in one way? And they are with a honor war, a brofuna, why do when you don't want away Israel for no? And I will be full of what's it that be. I am and what's not as I do. One Kobe, I want to fill in one country. This is the no problem or have from over there. Go to the moon of your head. Go for assassination.
That's what I need.
The Bifuno.
Do Lancasa.
And there, Abrofuno of all Jew. But it will be a free tribe of Judah. On a Jew, na Israel, you shall come so at 12. Until Nipa Muninas were a Jew, net their tribes now I can over him. They know which him there. They were tribe of Simon, tribe of Levi, tribe of Reuben.
That's what Ben taught us to study. Keep studying. It was more to learn.
Also, one penny catch on the one quarter and one snare was people why they were there.
Now it's coming to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the Lord, Lord house, shall be established on the top of the mountain, and shall be exalted above all hills, and all nations shall
bow down,
shall
flow to it. Many people shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his path. For out of Zion shall go his laws. For Mountain Zion shall be taught the Lord, and the word of Lord from Jerusalem.
And see, Hannah Mountain Zion. And lost the more run over the whole world.
So the laws that is here.
See, that's the thing about me. I believe that because the God that created us didn't put all his eggs in one basket. So, and your eyes is on Jerusalem. We're looking at everybody's looking at white people, black people, looking at Jerusalem. But he doesn't put all his eggs in one basket. So that's why when I came here, I see something special because of the people.
I feel sick. The Lord said, then said the Lord God, this is Jerusalem. I will set my I have set her in the midst of nations, in the countries all around her.
Jerusalem. Let me papa not Yankopon.
So the real meaning of Jerusalem is the house of Yah.
Right. No, some of the new people they see assassin people.
And he says
center of the world.
he built his house in the middle of the the center of the world.
And here is the center of the world.
This is the center.
That's what I was telling you. There's something about that.
Once I find me, you can go a temple.
You see, I think they be able.
So there's no argument about this.
You see, Israel was the third temple. My mistake,
So the Israelis thinking of building the third temple is a mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. That's who they are.
That's
who they are. They're supposed to build it.
Now one can Israel for Papa.
Before I enter Papa can TV that also be good for Israel for no it.
Desire Papa, on bow. Yes,
now we're going to change now.
Because I say, I'm one fat into 4 minutes. Baby found this.
That the Messiah will come, but it's not coming from the white people, but it's the white people who are forcing everything on
right. That is why the issue, because that's what they teach, and that's what they learn. And it's a lie.
What I say, and online.
Another one. The glory of this little temple shall be greater than the former.
It already is. Look at the people here are special. It is. Good. It's great.
Good.
Take your shoes off and you walk there and you walk around there. Now, what is that? That's power.
That's right.
Say the Lord of hosts, and in this place I will give peace.
Yeah.
I will give peace. Eko Maka, I am one of Eko Israel, the temple of some, I am one of but I am one of Osaya never is some or in Pana, that's not as I may have some.
You see, when you go to Mecca, it's forgiveness of sin. The temple
is what?
Forgiveness of sin.
Okay.
Mecca, the Kaaba, that's what it does. And the one in Israel also the same. But here, apart from forgiveness of sin, there are six benefits that it helps you to get peace of mind, your business, how you will be victorious in all your endeavors, conquer your enemies and all that.
And the Kaaba also other one,
say the Kaaba, which is for forgiveness of sin. Do you understand how it?
Echo, most like God, no how. There was a Himba, Bakum, 21. Now, 1 to 9, Elijah no water.
Okay.
Bakumia, a lot of iron, also. Bakumia would have one. And 10 to 21, also stone.
Black stone.
The sound of my opi. Most of them are opi.
Not the black stone.
He says when you go to the throne room of Yah, the Most High, there are 21 thrones. By every throne, from the first to the 9th one, is rod of iron. And from the 10th to the 21, there are black stones. That is on every.
And say,
That's what I was looking at there for them stones.
There are 2 iron, rod of iron, 2 not about 2.
You see, all the rod of every rod of iron, there is power and authority in it, and the stones too have power in it.
Stones. Right.
Maybe I was here.
And he said, what you looking for?
1 to 9, you like your
You see, from the 1st to the 9th, Lord, they are the Elijahs for the Elijahs, the 9 Elijahs.
I remember not number 7.
You see, his is number 7.
7.
Number 7.
And so, Psalm number 7, Rodden. Maybe I took a baby into town, like I say, baby in 3 years. What would be our powers all there?
You see, each of the Lord is about trillions of Elijahs around it. Trillions. That's his is the
only 2 men, what that temple?
That is the power that depends on the temple.
Happy Baba number 20. Oh, Baba. On Gabriel, or Abraham. Mother to cabin.
So the stone, the number 20th stone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Angel Gabriel gave to Abraham and he placed it in the cover. And that is the power that is there.
Moses said that. I feel number 21. On a watch show, Moses and Bra, what do you mean?
Is it 21 stone?
Ah, what do you got? What Bra, what by no bad I should let them know. One was the temple.
You see, the 21 stone is what Moses inscribed the 10 commandments on. And you see the ark, and that is what is in the
And so I don't know what's in the temple.
And that's what is in the temple.
That's in the temple.
So,
And there's a one you no, this is a one chair. I'm going to.
see, if the Israelis don't know and they build any other thing, yeah, it's not going to accept it.
Oh, one power man, I'm going to.
When they pray, the yeah, it's not going to. When they go there, yeah, it's not going to give them forgiveness.
You know, that's another sort of this thing.
Unless the one Solomon
I will declare the decree the Lord has said to us, you are my son. Today I have begotten you. Ask of me and I will give you. You, the nations, for your inheritance, and the end of the earth for your possession. You shall break them with a rod of iron. You shall dash them to pieces like a petal vessel. And so some hour, but he is like what I want to say.
All the words are there, but the Israelis, they don't understand this.
They don't want to understand that. They don't want to. They don't want it to be you.
Too many people also, what's that they want to but what's that?
That's why they set up all the blocks and the this and have people bound down to something that don't exist. Because not once do they want them to anybody, not even their own people, to know that the God of Israel is not the God they think. That's not the temple. They don't have any rights. That's why they have to go to war. That's why right now they're deporting our people. They're putting them out the land.
What's it? I go from when you quite far, but why are you doing there? One fan of Kanye there. One fan, you man. I know I can say that you baby now. Woman,
the replace the diamond, some let's say the
money, you know. This is a baby for now on or per day wedding. With the porch, what you want, no, where you want to hey. Until you all the last time about Ghana, no Kade and Kupone Ghana. The Ghana and Yakaniama, the whole Africa, the whole world.
No, I said you been on a phone. What we were nothing in a casa.
When you know last time about Ghana, no, we will be signed away then, and also for Jerusalem.
Yes, that's a Ghana, the light
there to be the light.
Yeah, the light.
You know, beside there or Sergeant for Nancy Chedden.
Yes, I think
until we know,
2019, 2006.
206.
Eclipse of the sun,
the eclipse of the sun happening in Ghana. Eclipse of the sun.
Okay.
Happening in Ghana.
Then I have no one sassy.
The Ghanaians didn't understand.
Until what's the person that you walk?
He says the sun and the moon conflicting each other.
Some of the women want to get up.
So do you know about it? You know.
I didn't know about it in Ghana, but I've seen it in Israel.
So Israel, so.
What's in light, kind? Okay, most I got them okay.
So the light comes from most I God.
So
if you go, so when you go to his, where most I God is, they say the big light itself is there.
Kind now, what did you see now? Was 29? What about that?
It has been reduced 29 times. Brought down. That's what we see here. Reduced.
And see, now what was money in Pepia Bass? Not a bachelor, what can you be about?
You see, when God is bringing some of his people on the earth. So the eclipse is a sign to let humanity know that there's a light coming down on the earth.
And the Bobby is I don't know. Na oba fitasa mohona but they do baby na fenenyum ne I don't Bobby is menyum ade so me would they on the nenyum I die kusu kakra
and that makes sense.
No nyam dem not
Why would you have this vanity just to have the eclipse? What does that mean? And I don't even know.
On the minya try no ba onya and the menya de da on the minya de but see
20% over let us say we 7.
You see the size of the sun is like 7 times of the earth, the size of this earth, the size of the sun.
Paradise. Let us say we 9.
Yes.
It's a paradise is 9 times the size of this earth.
Oh, Mama, light off and so.
It's not you know what it is. And this is a baby about the moment anywhere. No, I'm kind about the number that other somebody. I mean, I can't do it.
So when Yah is bringing one of his people, he led them.
I would say, Asumasem Duedina, Ubusu Oshé, or Ajenkwa television, Nana Digini, Sasuna Ajenkwa TV, Mazaya Soso, Onuni, and Captain Abbas, near Captain Jim, or also Tia, Asuna last time, or also, Nana. Mi we about you say me how do they na me house outside na na digi kwa den no so me brother say you say me how do in some hunu na me ga jira so na o ka jira me that is that we bet me from Isaiah was 0547 692 297 057 0547 692 297 0277 126 308 0277 126308 ubotumi afreno na Paul show pe ubotumi na akasa na ono de otafa no kopa no ufaza onindim bada de yebo hu yini na one broni de won na wuyi o mark no wo de kire no ndinzi mada mazu mehu bi
eh hu de hu
ba mi hu wo ho
na o de kan o de kan hu no we hu
and the other grandmother Masum. And the mother, in the way bad you know, see because we say I say a honor in the room, no, be as a sign and what I mean.
Hanada, I found a campana how I don't know what you do. Yes, I will see. I draw in a Singapore on them, Udukupan, upon a ball. Yampan, upon a ball. Obon if you arrive in oba
okay
the papa no ho obon osu
no ebo na esi e wo horo ebo no ba di wakan na bi na what's me how wo ben na ehubo hey I say na za ze obo no ba di de ehubo
the ehubo so yan bofo
na za
ana nso hey and say dem no say
na me di de ti asabta ba yiran grofo
ahu eyo bi beje ho chima oje no kwa ahu ensam ho koro nyina obo ansam no mana wodo so
yeah
go do be wo je chika obi period na imbo hu be da na esi de yere mpa yi abra wan yemre kwa aye pa so da no ho na mo wuro mu na pe yemre kwa platform ndo obo si
Nanze you be very vigilant.
When Messiah is cry could be see. I believe in people we hu. Wo what is that one safi. Ya kwa temple wa asimo so wo hu hwe.
Safi ni ba.
O mu yan yikwala. Obo iyo anya sunsun asendi o. Obo no sidan mu obi wo chire mbo ihu na hwa na hwa to.
Ne be kere nzu emu ne.
Debe na nsu bia emu na ye kwa mpo na wie dado. Awo hu ni. Obi mo hu bi so wa hu. Aje jama ka chira ho da mo twa asmesi. O do wa aju na abado. Nti obo no ye yan kupon na asofo. O asem ba. Sase. Abira Kwansheni Muhammad emission asbin kan. Maka wasu so pon. Wata no woye ya na o ka ache no krofo da. Mo ngwan kwa Abyssinia. Kremo no nse, abameka bo bi onyi mo hwehwe. imi ma da sin hora mun gwan kwa bisinia o pa na Ethiopia na wani mu kwa na wokwan na maka wo sun sharafo yin hinti da ko kuna pa kuna ndo wo ya ko pa wo da kisa ko kwa wo hu yazi o kita ammunitions a ko to wa wotun wa do aba libra bipo bebe wo bipo bi wo san bipo na sika kra ena ko puni na ọkọwọ anụ dam nyankopɔn bi ɔbɔ kata wɔ do akyɛ koraa na nkɔfo so poe kokwaa no do wɔtikita mpɔnko bo wɔnyɛ bɛgyina kokwaa no wɔyɛ wɔhu wɔso wɔmyɛ nso yim wɔkɔ na so na hɔ wɔgu hɔ nti nyankopɔn ɔne no baapa hɔ na wɔnte hwee o kade wɔgu akyiri koraa wɔgu nyame no asɛm dɛ ɔmmea hɔ koraa maama a gye Ghana hɔ na wɔnyɛ nyame no asɛm wɔnyɛ hɔ hwee eja waso wudin wunso ya na waka eja waso wudin wunso na wudin ya yim de yanko plata mama to de mo hwe tati so obo ya da ya hoto de na eja ye show ha ya kakasa no do obo no ba da mo se da ma ya ba tempo wan so pi da mu ehede aye mpame bi ba ya no hu mpame bi na ba no na so na obo hu wati na so obi ayim no ho hwe Brahma, opinion from bay. Now, you should be there. I'm so good. Omen of Quarum, Ramobo, nothing from no different. No one from India. I'm a pillar who, Ninia Yada, who not so. If you're not Yama Kansana, then when you want to wait you.
Say, and the visa BBN, and this is also a cancer, and the OBN or Ben one.
And so one man, Yamina Sabino, only woman ye, papa. That's it. Don't the man Yam cares about me or what? I'm not awesome. You come from Ramana, but you're awesome. They're honey, yeah.
Well, my minute they were do say, or believe, you know.
And my banana so good one. Also, Hannah Mountains on your now. Here you will say, and you know, with the Yaka, he on her. I'm not going to answer you. Why some banana pure call you?
Some banana no as a no.
I have more the way you are at shower home.
Oh, no, who that wrong. Don't know any, mamma no any.
So you say, don't go. A quarter board of one also, my Shiba, or be sure, Cassie. Men who ask them name papa.
And Captain Abbas Ben won't be bien long.
And see, I brought your temper. You don't have to pan, I buy a temper. Cassabade, and go over your man from Santo. This will be a top of quite number her. Not a class of year, imagine quite a hot. So you have no idea what's up for him. That's it. This but I'm not see. But the years don't hot.
I'm go for bidding in the as smart as said, Jedi now.
A year puppy, it was my mother, someone asked me to be an idea. Yeah, you will come out of it. I mean, you will see or come and cut in show. You puppy, for someone for people on the boat so as well. Oh, how do you
when you're captain, Jedi, no, I'm also the Akaka. Muzane ben mazaya pa ne hu na udidi akakakra pa me ka sam na atro o mba de hu e ben 2 months dam na e tede hu we kra
so kita camera ko
ben mazaya o ben mazaya di si to etim enzu jayawa na ben mazaya yi
Makam Adam 9.
Yeah.
Damo Adam 9. Okuru jina kaba do.
Okay.
Okuru wa kaba says make
Adam baako.
Ma 9 na wo ba na ma so yi ba 10,000 years. Wan ko. O yina wa sase do. Na okuru no kaba no. Okuru so we ze no. Na esun wo otam bi.
Oh, okay.
Sase.
Wo baako pe. Ina 7 na wa.
7 na wa ha.
Ina da hanan wo de ne wo so.
Na Bible na ka de. Awona haja. Haja to na kan. O de mu ofi o ka sisu da wo maka. O ka sisu da wo ya. Na ba kin na maka no jo number 70 no jo do. Isaiah number 70 no jo do. He 100. It's not too much.
Una kaya nam amza waba mu once pe at least se se o kire ayi.
Haggai chapter 2.
Ma me no brofo nyina ne ya na.
Verse number 9. Ofi ni ntetere enyim nyam no. Boso asan nkan no ze no.
Asan wakan.
Yeah.
Do me raze na ose. Na bie yi mu na mba ma asomodwe.
Hana yera abata afọ. Wodi ban koyi oboko yi. Aha wode wodi bera. Abi bie no bayre. Ekwa maka oya barapache. Ekwezi obono pache. Wan sayar maka ka bon sayar.
Indeed, based on these words, and then obi aba wana wenya yaresa. Obi aba wana edumejuma saya na ayeye. Bibi bia obi akomu bia no based on this word.
Ya mere wa kana ya kasa sinza o maka na ozo twenye wo se wonja. Wa sami de. Ka na wara ni mo ti beso. Ka ba ye da ma cheche ka ba. Nesi maka ba ya. Woni mo hwe. Na. Ito amina to kan yan panko.
So his righteousness coming small for you. As we went for break and came back, the host then read the message that a young man was.
From there. And then I just said, who are you?
So the young man questioned that his righteousness coming small for is depicting the Islamic religious cover they have and that he's leading people astray. It is this that his righteousness coming small for said that young man lacked the knowledge of God. When it comes to knowledge of God,
you also a Muslim. My agenda is a Muslim forum. That is what he said.
Oh,
in the message that was read, it was read in English. That is why I didn't go detail into it because got the meaning. So the message then said that what his righteousness and Mismofa is doing. He believes he's leading people astray and that the Islamic religious people will now come and follow him. It is this that his righteousness, Yamis Mofel, said that the young man lacked the knowledge of God, he lacked the understanding. He will call him as primitive to the knowledge of God. And that if he really gets the understanding, if he knows the knowledge of God, he has it, he would not have made that statement. His righteousness, Yamis Mofel, said that the Quran of which he is using to defend himself by saying that the Kaaba that his righteousness and Muslims have built is leading people astray. The Quran have mentioned of which was read to us that the first ever house of God that was on earth, of which his righteousness and Muslims have said that so long as the first came, it means that there are subsequent ones that will follow, and that if the Most High God have said in the Quran that the only house of God that have been on earth, then it means that that is the only one, there is none that will come. But as he has said that the first house of God, it means that there are subsequent ones that will come. So he said the first house of God that have come onto the earth is the one at Mecca called the Kaaba. Then his righteousness and Muslim said, as he has mentioned that, it means there are other ones that will come, of which the Islamic religious people do not have the knowledge as to how the Kaaba itself came onto the earth. He said they believe that from nowhere it descended from the heavens and then it comes to plant itself on earth. His righteousness, Muslim said that is not how it is. He would one day come here and explain to us how the holy temple Kaaba has come onto the earth or has been built. Then the second one that came onto the earth is the one that Solomon the king, in the scripture that was read to us, built in Israel, in Jerusalem. His righteousness, Muslim said that Solomon built the temple that was read to us in 2nd Chronicle, of which he said that he has built the holy temple, and then after which he prayed to the Most High God in Kings, as was read to us, that this is the house that he has instructed him to build his son, and that the heart and the eyes of the Most High God should be turned upon this house, so that any Israelite who come and pray there, or even turn his face towards the holy temple, wherever they are, whatever prayers they say, the Most High God should listen and then grant them whatever they are looking for. His righteousness and Muslim will continue and explain to us that, so the young man, his statement, it is not to say that, he said he should go to the Christian council, he should go to the leaders to call him so that he would come and explain all that is given to us, how it is all coming about, and when that is done and they are not satisfied with it, then whatever they want to do, they can say, but not to say that they should come and stop it, because there is a reason to which the Most High God has sent this into the nation Ghana. Except for we, the people of Ghana, we lack that knowledge, we lack that understanding, and so whatever he even said to us, it is difficult for us to comprehend. And that we don't have the knowledge of God with us. Of which he again allowed the scripture to be read to us in Isaiah. That mentioned that there is going to be the house of God that will come in the end of days. In Isaiah chapter 2, that was read to us. His righteousness, and Miss Marvel said, that as Jacob was giving the prophecy to his children, he mentioned in Genesis that what he's telling them will happen in the end of days or the last days. The same way Isaiah that he gave the prophecy mentioned that the house of God will come in the end of days or the last days, and it will be built upon the mountain. He said this is also referring to the fact that what Jacob have said, Isaiah is also emphasizing on it, that yes, the house of God will come and it will come in the end of days. His righteousness, Yamiswa said, it is it that has come now. And that is why he explained to us that anything that is troubling man, when you come around it, you seek the comfort of it. He said that because we lack the knowledge, the first time, by then he was at Apam on his journey to the promised land of where the holy temple must be. He mentioned that the message came to him. He said all that he's doing, he never did them on his own or his personal thinking. That is the message that comes to him before he takes steps to do it. So he mentioned that at Apam, it came to him and he told the people, the followers, the multitude there at that time that a woman will come from Israel. And that fellow, when he comes, she is a woman. And when that woman comes, she is the only person. He has to show his seal or the sign on him to testify that yes, he is the Messiah to the woman. He said all the messengers of God who have come onto the earth, they have this seal on them. And that is the reason the one who saw Yeshua, whom we call Jesus Christ, said he thanked God that he has witnessed the coming of a Messiah of such kind. His righteousness and Miss Murphy said that is a sign on them. And the Israelites have this knowledge. He has mentioned that a woman will come, and it is that woman that will come to look at the sign, the seal on him as first. And so this year, April, during the festival time, the woman then came. He said as soon as the woman stepped foot on the land, then the message came to him that this is the woman that we talked to you about. She's the one that has come now. So upon deliberations, he now invited the woman and showed the seal to the woman. It is this that the video was shown to us, of which the woman herself said that yes, they knew that the Messiah of such kind would come, but they knew that the Messiah would come on the mountains, and the mountains should have a soil which is red, and that is what they know, but they don't know the exact location of where the Messiah will be appearing. And that day, the true Jewish, the tribe of Judah, they are still holding on to it, waiting for that Messiah to come. And that as she has come to meet with His holiness, His righteousness, Yamis Mophiel, she has testified to the fact that yes, he is possessing power that is beyond humanity. And that she has testified that yes, this is the place that was said that the messenger will come. So the woman was the one that was shown on the video having conversation with His righteousness, Yamis Mophiel, giving her understanding about the coming of the messenger of God in this end of days.
All right. So I don't know what church you at the Acheno. But there, say, dear pa, na ye, and I then know yama, and in party was a be assy. Because Nimpa is a nipati as ye.
What assy? Sir, Mancha Adoko. Abraham Moses by you. Neza Quina, we may uncle Yako.
Call your messages there, but as a young tea at the end
of one summer. And see, no, a man is a Pina, we may uncle Pan, and we may uncle. And suppose one who cry. Sassy, on a portrait, there will change some way important to see. Abraham was in Bam, no, Marina was my bosom. And see, so, question for pay woman, or your pain. That's all true. Make a way. As some not consider that boy and a quarter. And Uncle Dawson bosom, or jacket, and come out whatever you would that, where they would be. On a push of a bit of belly. No, a bit of papa. Nagana had on our bed. It wouldn't be or cook be wiping your water wash me, I mean. So, wiping your water wash me, I mean. And so hadn't some had an item. Cremony bound said and I said, no, I can answer, not your loss, Yammy. Also, Yammy, emotion. ame mpɛ kremonya o de edu saasi na gana hankafo when de edu waya Christian yi na America the person na jo ye chwo de Christian yi okọ bọkọ maram ho saasi okọ wo sumo ho papa yi ende Christian yoro ko maram ho on hando kremonya yi mda na maram na de ni imam on bibi na woro ka chiram se hu na nke mo pi washa prayer camp saasi nti wọ́n nyinaa nkiri position wɔ sunyame ekisa position wɔ sunyame nti na ma iye abandam nti yanko pɔn ara zuzu ndɔn baba nti na ɔde asotwe ɔsɛ asotwe bɔtɔ wɔ ɔman no do wɔba yɛrɛ wo te wɔn nsa apɔ wɔba eba sa bata asa bata na hɔ ɔmo kyɛ wɔ adoko 2014 mede mpa 40 bra kasa no ba dɛ kankiri mo pere kristu na fo bɔ mu na yɛ pa wɔn wɔyɛ 40 pɛɛpɛ yɛ hyɛ ase ɛsɛ sɛ ɛdɛm 25,000 no wɔyɛ no wɔba ha iye mpa kwati mpa yo se mate won kana mba obia da asam no do bai onyera na brabo ase ne musu bi kana do no wo bi esu ebo so
dia ye nto ye ni sei
obi mbo ba na ebese pan na no ye no dom baye awotwe da asma esi etwe ha ya asma de pom kura obi wi baye bo sma na bi se wu se mpa ye ka se mbo obi ewu sefridge ban ye de nke sie okuru se wu ọba na etu mbi ahụ kagina tete mpanyinfo kagina ebe se hwan ọnụ rukun saasi na zabe ne besu ano ara mabo wesu esa wo suru mu esa kwene kwewe ebu esu etum ntum mo nteyo no ne mbe awotwe no nyina waka ho ehun yakopon nyina ndo ọsọ wo de kan asam nara ka kire ho kamo ho asam kire ho mo ma ka ba ye de madon baba yo de gana fo pio won pio obejo osun atum oya do de ho
yo and you know I think that oya mother you the youngest na basisi
dam no ote anya wo pere mo baba asa wo de kan asem kire je bi ye se he sebitre ko daz ye ko drobo ifi ko drobo yo ko de pomo ye ko de pom kra na sama ankwa ba na drobo ni wa ate na wa ata asem na asem so aba nso wora moko nse mugura mechima miepi obi mpo bata wonka bia TV do bia radio do naso onye skempo ma nse mokwa na abo ho be de banyin panso naso abo no wanya nkwaje nso na mbu asu osusu kokon de jema na banya nkwaje o gana yi biara na ran kasa baya ahantan da man kema fu na kristian fo ye na mba awasi so afsa hum osanda asase de mbo bere okremonya no kase ebi na nkazo ho da no ya asmo de pomo na ho da odun ma ore hure wuseri ya hima da me ho pitu papa ma wote yin ya mna sam no wa da man sam no wa da tsen wa ma woro wu koje min wo bra wa asase de da bi ahima na wo asase de ha ore hu won san de wa asase de ha wo pe na yin ja afebo no wa ahima na cha asare ayije afebo ekwa da no se this what me akwa yemere ma o de hu say o benyi na asase do sana de ewu na akọ
we dey mazaya mama now say the bia oba now by like people we be go for anyone na there I think as we are going on no people will understand omo bati ase they say na can because one yen to me show that tintina but asamna as kono no bia de bi ko we de bi ko
kasa anyi won ko woni mu
yeah e bati ase ma we bia aye kama nyame ya aduma eda china ada ya wada mazaya basan so aba na wabete bomodi ne hia mazaya ya wada na wone no enye ya na messages ndi obotum ndi aba otum ama no ho ate anasa no problem we are all discuss yenya yesua de nti enya atem bi enya we no no emfa hwe emfa mba but we try say ya beti ase yesua de na ne yete ho ase oh we menti ase mazaya tira ba ase we menti ase so okana office out to tunse ni so no office emfa that is you but as we say giving out hot messages and what have you today and I think the emfa papa bia emma remember just any ndero na e wo kira bia na e wo ahyese no aya na e wo wi sabridi na na digi makraw
amanfue asem de daba anything abrani abrani na se nyankopon man no elko ahohiehie mu a tumfo nyankopon soma no somafo ma ne beje omo oye bi wo